Hey guys, this is Mr. Jojo. Today I'll be showing the lightweight championship between Bruce Lee and Daniel Hooker. I hope you guys will like it.
The pride of Auckland, New Zealand. Here is Daniel Preston Hooker, one of the more popular fighters on this roster, top to bottom, and it's easy to see why. He's a fighter's fighter, as tough a fighter pound for pound in terms of the durability and willingness to take punishment as we have on this roster. As far as his skill set is concerned, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, layered striker. But for me, I will always come back to the fight night intensity, the toughness, the focus, the ability to fight through pain and adversity. I cannot relate to this man's toughness, and you gotta think that he might have to lean on that tonight in what is a very difficult stylistic matchup. This is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce effing Lee. Steps inside the octagon, he looks ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Bruce the Dragon
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, New Zealand's Dan Hooker back under the lights tonight. It's amazing to look at the career trajectory for this man when he made his UFC debut back in 2000.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Oh, perfect head kick there. Big right hand lands. Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. There's that left hand.
Oh, uppercut.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. So more output, at least in the early going. Lands a nice jab there. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Oh, nice jab up top by Hooker.
nice kick.
Both guys appeared to land there. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
3 minutes and counting to go here in round one.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. Just misses with the straight left hand. Oh, nice jab to the dome by Hooker. That opened up a cut above the eye here. Just misses there with the left. Just over 2 minutes to go. Big knee there. Well, he continues to stay busy. What a picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Just out of range with that right hook. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Just out of range with that left hook.
He did a great job of blocking that punch.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Swing and a miss by Hooker. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Left hook to the head. Nice. Nicely done. Lee's eye now closing up. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Hold your ground. I need you to go forward.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Where are your hands?
30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
Nice combination.
Hooker gets hit with a kick. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Just out of range with the straight left hand. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe. Get some water. Perfect. How do you feel? Awesome. Your cardio was great, dude. Keep that pressure.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, here we go. This next round is underway. He got worked in that previous frame. We'll see if he has recovered here as he enters this next round.
You don't recover in a minute, so he needs to extend the recovery time. Fight at a slower pace. You cannot go in there slinging leather again, or he'll find the light shut out this time.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Effective with the jab.
He's cut. Give the elbow.
Nice block. Punch went nowhere.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
And he switches to southpaw here yet again.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. Beautiful jab there by the champ. Oh, he hurt him bad with the jab.
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Just missed with the straight left hand. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Lee gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got a hurt bad.
Combinations here. Big right hand. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Out of range with that one. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Hooker. All right, beautiful body kick by him there. Really employing that weapon well in this matchup.
Beautiful body kick thrown by this guy, maintaining his distance, setting up something for later in the fight, whether it's low or try to take it all the way up top.
That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, that's big.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Hooker. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. He's got to be careful here.
Hooker gets back up here. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
15 seconds to go. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, so that is that round in the books. Lee's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Ready. Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy.
Oh, he got it again.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook shot.
What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Game of inches right there. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Touched him with the strike there. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Fighter lands a nasty kick.
All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV. Oh, is that a huge strike right there? I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one is.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Hooker. Well, this fight has been absolutely crazy. Both fighters continuing to target the head and the face of the other. I feel like we're going to get like an ambulance pit with these two guys later.
Yeah, they are both beat up. They are both unwilling to take a step back. They are both wearing the damage, but both okay with it in order to have a good, fun fight.
Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again.
That was nice.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
He's having his way with him here. Hooker's got the full mount. Well, you know he's tougher than I am, right? But this man has absorbed so much damage upstairs that I wouldn't be surprised to see the referee call in the doctor at some point.
But at some point, you got to take a look at him. He's so bruised. He's so battered. He's so swollen. And credit to his opponent for finding a route to victory and staying on that. He has dominated this fight.
Lee's in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big.
Oh, he's in real trouble now. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Let's get someone on this cut.
Great high output fight thus far. Both fighters incurring damage. Seems like whoever can dig deeper is probably going to win.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who's tougher. You know, when you have an evenly matched fight like this, a war, you don't know who's going to get their hand raised. Both of these men have fought beautifully tonight, and both have had their moments.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You knew you were going to have a lead. You got to cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Beautiful defensive skills on this fight.
All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
Oh, my God.
Oh, huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh! Oh, how clean is that jab by Hooker?
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think that offering DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
His eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly, the referee keeping a close eye on the fight. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in 1 round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that uppercut. Oh, yeah!
Takedown defense holds up. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Solid kick lands here.
Another nice kick there. That blood becoming a real factor.
Changing the position.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
2 minutes to go. Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here. Big ground and pound. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Now he's going full mount.
Nice positional control here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Good work from the top here by Hooker. Oh, crowd just loving it as the just nasty. That's what
He is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
under a minute to go in round 4. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Hooker's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Huh. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. Well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Both guys handing out facials, hardly recognizable compared to the fighters that walked out here just recently.
Yeah, for sure. They don't even look like the same guys. They told us time and time again that this would be a fun fight. This is an evenly matched fight, and both of them would look to finish. That is exactly what they are doing.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds. Might get the TKO here. To stop it, and he will.
Oh, my goodness.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 14 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Mixed martial arts royalty, folks. Bruce Lee lighting up your living room tonight and giving this capacity crowd a whole lot to cheer.